How to cope with school run without going insane. Now, if you're a parent like me, I've got 4 children, you understand what school run feels like in the morning. It feels like the stress level of parents is high in the morning. Now, here's my advice and some tips that might help you. First, make sure they plan their school items 2 days before. Now, I know people say a night before, but if you have the kind of children that I have, something will still go wrong the next day. It has to be 2 days before. And when I ask you to bring out your uniforms, everything, I am taking out time to check that the uniforms are okay. Your shoe, everything, lunch pack, and everything stays in my room. Now, there's always that one child that will hide behind, especially if you have more than one, that would always hide behind and won't try to trigger you the next day. So I'm keeping everything in my room because the next day I'm going to hear someone say, "Oh, my socks, I can't find one. I can't do that." So in my room. Number two, everybody goes to bed early. Now, when I mean early, early is early. If your bedtime is 9 on weekends, your bedtime on weekdays is 7 p.m. 7 p.m. because it takes some people in my home about 2 hours to figure out that it's actually bedtime. There's always chit chatting. Yeah, they need to wind down, they need to calm themselves down. So I send you to bed 7 p.m. Anything you haven't done before 7 p.m., forget about it. That's for the next day. So go to bed. Now, when they sleep early, you've given them enough time to relax. And then the next day, I'm waking you up early. So when I wake up 5:30, I wake you up by that 5:30. Now that 5:30 to 6 o'clock is my time. So I wake you up at 5:30. The reason is I have children who still need to understand that they are awake. You wake them up, it's morning, blah, 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 and they look at you, and the moment you step out of the room, they go back to bed. So that first 30 minutes, which is for me, waking you up, is to get you understanding that, oh, it's actually morning, because it takes us forever to realize that it's morning. Once I have my time, 6 a.m., everybody gets into the bathroom, and I'm standing there and I'm monitoring and making sure things are done. Now you're bathing properly, things are done. The moment is 6:30, later 6:45, everybody goes to the kitchen with me. Now when you go to the kitchen, that's where we're looking at. Now, sometimes I plan lunch packed the night before, depending on what they're packing for that day. Now, if it's something super easy for me to fix in the morning, I just do it that morning, right? So by 6:45, everybody gets there. Now, I make sure everyone is ready an hour, 50 minutes before school gates opens. The reason I do that is 1 hour, 50 minutes sometimes is not enough. So what that does is it gives me an hour to check in with you and be sure that you brushed your teeth properly. I didn't skip that. To be sure that your hair is brushed, look at you again and make sure that, oh, okay, everything is in order. And then I'll set you away to go and tidy your space. So doing all this helps me not to get stressed out in the morning. I don't like being stressed in the morning because I sometimes I have to teach by 9 a.m. and I'm rushing to class to teach and I'm already stressed out because of school run. I hope this helps. Just try and see if it works. There's no crime in trying. Now that you've watched, please share. Thank you.